Before you watch this video, please make sure you've seen part 1. The link will be in the description. The major ideas for this video were suggested on my Discord server. Thank you guys. A link to join will also be in the description. Now, on to the video. During the last moments of Mina's party, just as everyone was getting tired and were about to leave, Denki asked Bakugo one final dare. To ask someone there out on a date. And Bakugo had, in his half-drunken state, immediately slurred out his request for both Todoroki and Deku to go out with him tomorrow. They both agreed, and everyone else had overreacted with crazed shock and confusion, but they were all so tired and drunk that they'd very quickly dropped the subject and headed back to their own dorms. The next morning. Oh fuck. Bakugo sat up in bed, holding his head in his hands and groaning in pain. As if on cue his phone dinged and he peered over at the screen. Message from fucking nerd. Morning Ka-chan, precious smile. You got cameras in here or something? Huh? I just woke up. Oh, perfect timing, he's adorable. How are you feeling? Like shit. I didn't even drink that much. Wait, you drank more than me the fuck? I think it's something to do with one for all. Alcohol doesn't affect me as much. That is not fair at all, salty boy. Have you got painkillers? No. Ka-chan, let me bring you some? Concerned baby. I'll be fine dumbass. No, I'm coming there right now. Fuck no, I'm not even out of bed Deku. Deku? Bakugo sighed and tossed his phone aside, going to hold his head again but hating how hot his hands were against his already hot skin. Fuck, what is he doing? Just come in, why would you even knock after that? Bakugo? Oh, icy hot. You can come in. Bakugo gulped thickly and blushed as Todoroki entered his room. He was carrying a glass of water and some tablets, along with a damp cloth. I figured you'd wake up with a hangover. Oh, well thanks. Todoroki handed Bakugo the water and painkillers, waiting for him to swallow them down before using his ice on the cloth and pressing it against his head. Oh. Bakugo's eyes widened as he sat and blushed. He had never been cared for like this. It was weird, but nice. Just as the two of them were getting lost in each other's eyes, there was another knock at the door. Ka-chan, can I come in? Oh, yeah, Todoroki is here. He mumbled as Deku opened the door and looked over the scene before him in bewildered shock. Oh, did you take some painkillers already? Yeah, icy hot just showed up. He's embarrassed. That's good. His ice feels really nice when you're all hot. I'm sorry, were you on your way to help? Todoroki suddenly noticed the water and painkillers Deku was holding and stood up in panic, dropping the cold cloth onto Bakugo's lap. That's cold, what the fuck? It's fine Todoroki, I'm just glad he took some. I was worried I wouldn't be able to convince him. Why do you both care so much? It's just a bit of a headache, I'll be fine. He's not used to this. It's still better to do whatever you can to ease it, even if you say it's not too bad. Exactly, plus, it needs to get better because we have that. Date today, cute blushes. Todoroki and Deku looked to him in surprise as he frowned looking between them. Date? He doesn't remember Midoriya, looks like we'll have to go without him, he's teasing. Wait, what date? You're not going out without me, fuck that. Bakugo jumped out of bed and Deku immediately blushed and turned away. He was wearing a plain tank top and a pair of boxers. Todoroki shamelessly looked him over and tilted his head with a smile. You asked us both out yesterday, on a date today, smug boy. Ka-chan, you should get dressed, he's so flustered. I asked you both out, at the same time? I thought maybe we could go all out and just go to Disneyland together cause I haven't been since I was a kid and... You planned the whole date already Midoriya? You? Fuck, okay, I'm getting dressed, you need to get out. Deku turned and peeked as Bakugo began to shoo them both out his room. Why do we need to leave? I'd quite like a show. Todoroki? Shut up, half and half, get the fuck out. He managed to usher them out the door and sighed as it closed and he leant his head against it. That dumb party. He huffed and scrambled through his closet, throwing together a quick outfit before catching a whiff of himself and frowning. Okay, that's gross, I need to shower. He stormed back over to his door to warn them both he'd be longer, but as he opened it his eyes widened. Deku pulled away from the kiss that they were sharing, looking to Bakugo in shock and slapping a hand over his bright red face. Meanwhile Todoroki looked over with a questioning eyebrow raise, seemingly completely unbothered by being caught. I'm gonna need to shower, so I'll be a little longer. Ka-chan, we Okay, we'll wait in the common area then. Todoroki grabbed Deku's hand and pulled him away. Bakugo watched for a moment before shaking his head and going back into his room, with a little smile on his face. Why the fuck am I smiling? Why was that so cute? Fuck, I'm really whipped for them both. Woo, we should go to the Tomorrowland part next. Which way is that from here? It's that way. Let me get the map out. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But, it's that way. Ka-chan, it's fine, I'll check the map. Why aren't you listening? It's literally right down that way. He's pissed. So, if we're here, does that mean, wait, which way is that? If you turn the map it'll show the way we're facing. Or I could just turn, but which way? Well look, we were just at that train thingy, so this ride should be right. That way? If you dumbasses would have just listened to me from the start, that is exactly the way I said we should go. Huff. I just don't want to get lost. Ka-chan, he feels bad. The boys all begrudgingly walked the way Bakugo had been telling them to go from the start. They'd only been on the date a couple hours, and had a long day ahead. Bakugo had been pretty good so far, but there had already been a couple instances like this where he got a little stressed out. Deku skipped forward a little and grabbed onto Bakugo's hand, smiling up at him as he pouted. Sorry we didn't listen to you, Ka-chan. You're even better than the map. The place is huge, it's easy to get lost. Cha, yeah, whatever. I can't believe I have to carry this stupid bear around all day. I did offer to carry it. No, I don't want either of you to have to carry it. But why did we win it so early in the day? That was just stupid. Suddenly, there was a commotion across the path from them. A little girl started crying and screaming as her mother held her and asked what was wrong. Just as the three boys stopped to watch, a beam of some sort shot from the girl's hands and flew straight into Deku's chest. Deku? Midoriya, are you okay? He had almost fallen from the force of the hit, but Bakugo had managed to catch him. He coughed a little and rubbed his chest, but then smiled weakly. I'm fine, just a little winded. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We didn't think she even had a quirk. She's really late showing it. I can't believe it happened here of all places, and she couldn't control it. I'm so sorry. It's fine really, it didn't even hurt. Pure baby. I'm sorry, mister. I couldn't stop it. The poor girl sniffled through her tears and Deku crouched down to her level. It's okay, your quirk is already powerful, you know. That's exciting. He's so precious. Midoriya, what if it wasn't just a blast? We don't know if there are side effects. I'll have to rush her to the specialists right away so they can figure it out. I'm so very sorry. Here's my number. If anything happens, I'll have to go now. The woman rushed off with her daughter, leaving Todoroki and Bakugo to stare at Deku in concerned shock. I see, Hot's right. You got hit by something, but what if it's doing something else to you too? I feel fine though, really. I still think we should take you to a hospital, or at least back to UA. What? No way. We can't cut the date so short. We were going to stay all day. If he says he feels fine, I guess it could have really just been nothing. That's risky though. Todoroki, I'm fine, pleading puppy eyes. Todoroki looked into Deku's eyes and then to Bakugo, who shrugged. Sigh, fine, we'll stay. But if you start to feel anything you have to tell us. Of course, thank you Todoroki-kun. He hopped over and pressed a kiss to Todoroki's cheek. Bakugo huffed and continued to pout, but Deku didn't even notice as he began skipping ahead of them both. Stop sulking. Todoroki wrapped an arm round Bakugo's waist and walked with him behind Deku. Hey, I'm not sulking, humph. You are. He hummed before turning to press a kiss to Bakugo's cheek, making the blonde boy blush and hold the bear tighter against him. Oh, guys, are either of you hungry? Deku turned back and held his stomach. I could eat. You hungry? Not really, it's only like 12. I'm suddenly really craving sushi. I saw on the map a little diner in the Tomorrowland part. I'm sure they'll have sushi. If you're hungry we can go get some food now. Adorable smile. Wait, you don't like seafood? Huh? I don't? I can't remember, but I really wanna eat some sushi. Pretty please. Maybe you're misremembering Bakugo. No dumbass, I've known him my whole life. He's always hated seafood. Well, I wanna try it again now. Let's go. This is so yummy. I don't know what you're talking about, Ka-chan. I must have always liked this. It's so good. Literally drooling. Todoroki was eating soba, cold of course, while Deku ate his sushi and Bakugo watched in confusion and concern. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Midoriya. I'm not. This is weird. Something is wrong. But why? It's just yummy. Don't mind him, you're adorable. Todoroki reached over to ruffle Deku's hair, but as his fingers touched his scalp, Deku melted into the touch and a deep rumbling noise left his throat. What the fuck was that? Todoroki retracted his hand and looked to Bakugo with the same expression of worried confusion. Ah, that felt nice, Todoroki. Something is definitely wrong. What? There's nothing, I'm fine, Ka-chan, really? Todoroki finished his soba and they waited for Deku to eat his last piece of sushi. Bakugo was still frowning as they left the building. Maybe we should take him back. You think? No, I'm fine. Ah. Suddenly Deku doubled over and held his head in pain. Deku, what happened? Mortified. Ah, my head hurts. Poor baby. Like a headache? All of a sudden? Oh no. No, different. It was bad a second ago, but it's kind of gone already. Okay, fuck this, we're taking him back. We should take him to All Might and Aizawa-sensei. But I'm fine again now, I don't know what that was. Exactly, stop being so reckless. You got hit with a quirk and none of us knows what it could have done. He's just worried. Which is why we should have left immediately. Yeah, whatever, it's all my fault, let's just fucking get him out of here. Deku didn't protest as they both grabbed his hands and pulled him all the way out the park, though he was upset about the date being cut so short. By the time they reached the school, Deku was groaning in pain again. Todoroki had sat in the back of Bakugo's car and held him all the way there, but he just couldn't do anything except whine about the pain in his head. Hurry, you've got him right? Yeah, you go find some help. They made it through the school's entrance. Bakugo was just about to rush ahead toward Aizawa's office, when suddenly Deku collapsed in Todoroki's arms and cried out in agony, burying his head in his arms. Midoriya, hang in there, fuck. Why is nobody around? What the fuck is happening? Ah. Deku stopped wailing and stayed unmoving on the floor in Todoroki's arms. His breathing was labored as he slowly raised his head to look at them both. Whatever they were expecting, it sure as hell wasn't this. It doesn't hurt anymore. Oh, I don't know what's going on. He hates this. Ah. Deku. Todoroki reached up to the top of Deku's head, as he watched with a nervous frown. What? You have ears? What do you mean? Super confused. He reached up and grabbed his ears, the normal ones, and frowned even harder. Everyone has ears, what is he saying? Deku, you have cat ears, growing out your head, what the fuck? What? He touched the top of his head and felt the new ears, before panicking and jumping off of Todoroki. Just as Todoroki was standing up, the front doors opened and Kirishima, Kaminari, and Shiro all walked in. Huh, guys, what's going on? Deku, whoa, those look so real. Shook. Denki reached forward and touched one of Deku's ears, making it twitch as he squeaked and moved away. That's so weird, Noah. Why can I feel that they shouldn't be there? Sobbing. Huh? What happened? Are those not? He got hit by some kid's quirk while we were out. We didn't know what it did, but I think that much is clear now. So stressed. So those ears are real? Mind blown. Yeah, they only just grew. We need to get him to Aizawa. Well, probably a hospital by this point. Bakugo stepped forward and touched his ear again, making Deku turn and blink in surprise. It really tickles. But you liked this. Todoroki reached up and ran his hand into Deku's hair, lightly scratching his head with his fingertips. He closed his eyes and leant into the touch. The rumbling noise from earlier came back and continued even louder as Todoroki didn't stop. Is he purring? What the fuck? I think so. Cute. Blushy smile. Can I try? Back off, dunce face. But he's so cute. Deku wrapped his arms around Todoroki and continued to purr loudly until he finally stopped stroking his head. This is cute, but we still need to figure out how to change you back. Back where? Deku opened his eyes slowly and yawned. You got him all sleepy from stroking him. He's literally turning into a cat. OMG. Maybe we should go find Aizawa-sensei for you. Take him back to the dorms, we'll get help. Supportive Kiri. Thanks. Let's go sit him down. So stressed. Todoroki carried sleepy Deku out the building and toward the dorms. When they sat together in the common area, Bakugo stood and looked over Deku with concern. What if Shiro is right? Huh? Well, what if it doesn't stop here? What if he turns into an actual cat? He's worried. I don't feel weird anymore, just tired. The girl was only young. Hopefully this is all her quirk can do. Todoroki reluctantly pet his hair again and Deku immediately cozied up to him and began purring. Bakugo's frown shifted to a soft smile before he scoffed and shook his head. This is crazy. why are we just sitting here? This could be really dangerous. But Ka-chan, I'm sure they'll know how to fix it anyway. There's no use worrying about it. He's fine right now, just come sit down. Adorable smile. Bakugo sighed but sat the other side of Deku. The smaller boy immediately reached over to hold his hand. Those idiots better hurry up getting Aizawa here. What? Oh no, it's happening again. What? But, where your head again? No. Deku slid off the couch and shuffled away from them on the floor, putting his hands out as both boys stood and tried to help him up. No, just, stay away for a minute. Deku wailed in pain again. Todoroki stayed back but Bakugo clenched his fists and crouched down to hold him. It's okay, it'll only last a minute, right? Just like last time, you'll be fine. Fuck, where are those bastards with the help? He's getting pissed. I'll go check. Todoroki rushed away as Bakugo continued to hold a sobbing Deku, rocking him back and forth and stroking his hair. Ka-chan. What is it? What happened? Is it over? Deku looked up to him with sparkly tearful eyes and rosy cheeks. I think I know what happened. What was it? He's about to have a heart attack. Deku gulped and looked away in embarrassment, before standing up out of Bakugo's hold. He brought his hands to the button on his jeans and slipped them undone. Whoa nerd, what the fuck? Ka-chan, just, oh my god, he's so embarrassed. He pulled his jeans down ever so slightly and reached behind himself. Oh, shook. His eyes widened as a long slender tail started swishing about behind Deku. What's happening to me, poor baby? Bakugo jumped up and pulled him into his chest, shushing him as his mind raced. You'll be fine, we'll get help and they'll explain, and everything will be fine, you won't turn into a cat. Bakugo tried to laugh it off, and it worked in reassuring Deku a little as he giggled too. I hope not, cats are cool, but I don't want to be one forever. You won't? There's no way they won't be able to reverse it. Besides, you look cute with ears, you know. Deku blushed and looked up to Bakugo, giggling again and twitching his own ears. Wait, can you control them? OMG. A little. I don't really know how. And the tail? Deku stepped back and thought for a moment. His tail was still, until it moved round and he held onto it. Whoa, yeah, I can. Bakugo reached out and gently touched Deku's tail as he was holding it. Deku let go as Bakugo held it and laughed. Cute. Suddenly the doors opened. They got Aizawa and All Might. Oh, what the fuck? Bakugo, wait, he has a tail now too? Shook. No way, let me touch it please? Begging. Deku, are you okay? Worried bestie. Wait, why did you bring the entire fucking class? So stressed. Young Bakugo, watch your language. Midoriya, we heard what happened and had to come and make sure you were okay, panicked Ida. I'm fine really, just a little confused and worried. You told us he only had ears. Because he did before I left. This only just happened. Oh my gosh, Deku-kun, you look so cute. Her poor heart. Can I please pet him? Pleading so hard. Deku backed up as everyone crowded round him and Bakugo, making the blonde boy stand firmly in front of him to make everyone back off. We'll have to take him to the hospital to figure out the quirk, right, Aizawa? Oh, the mother of the girl who hit him gave us her number? Todoroki pulled the little card out of his pocket and handed it to Aizawa. I'll call. We should get him to the hospital. Young Midoriya, let's go. All Might gently nudged Bakugo aside and grabbed Deku's shoulders, beginning to lead him out the door. Bakugo followed behind until Aizawa put a hand out to stop him. You should all stay here. No way. Bakugo, he will be fine. I don't care, we're coming, right? I see. Huff. We'd really like to accompany you, if that's okay. Why? Well, this all happened while we were on our date, so I feel like we deserve to come along and see what's going on. Date? OMG. Yes. Can't they just come too? Puppy eyes. There are enough seats, so I guess there's no real reason they can't. Aizawa continued walking, the others following behind. You three were on a date together? You should have seen them at Mina's party last night. Ouch. Shut up, Mineta. Seriously, what were the chances that we bumped into her though? I mean, it's the only hospital in the area and she said she was going to take her kid to get assessed. The chances aren't that low. I'm just glad this isn't going to get worse. The three boys had just got back from the hospital. It turned out that because the girl was so young, her quirk hadn't reached its full potential, and Deku shouldn't get any worse before starting to get better. The problem was they didn't know how long it would last. I feel so sleepy. Have a nap. You want head pets? I mean, He's flustered. I took all the cuddles earlier. They made it back to Deku's dorm room and the catboy flopped onto his stomach on the bed, his tail swishing around the air behind him. Bakugo held onto it and stroked up. It's really soft, this is so weird. So your tail isn't sensitive but your head and ears are? My ears are ticklish, but head pets are really nice, adorable blushes. Todoroki perched on the end of the bed before Deku sat up and pouted at Bakugo. Ka-chan, cuddles? Pretty please. Bakugo flushed red and froze in shock, just staring at the adorable boy in front of him. What? Bakugo gulped and blinked, clearing his throat and climbing onto the bed. You're cute, Bakugo. Huh, so flustered. You are, pure baby. What are you even saying? You're both cuter than me? Humph. Nah. Todoroki-kun is right. Deku cuddled up to Bakugo, practically curling on his lap like an actual cat. Are you not seeing this shit? He gestured down to the adorable boy with cat ears purring on his lap in heart-wrenching despair. Yeah, Midoriya is adorable but everyone knows that. You're really cute. Super flirty boy. Cha, whatever, icy hot. He's just shy. Bakugo absent-mindedly started playing with Deku's hair and before long he was purring so loud and breathing so deeply that they figured he was sleeping. Hey. Bakugo looked up to Todoroki as he whispered, humming in response. I know you asked us on a date, but you were drunk. You also kind of joked about us all being boyfriends when we were in the bathroom. Oh, I did say that, didn't I? Yeah, but I understand you were pretty drunk. I've just been thinking, and this works, you know? What? Us three together. Yay, don't you think? I almost feel like I should be jealous of you being with Midoriya, but looking at you both just makes me happy, so I feel like it works. Unless that's just me. No? No. Bakugo gulped and looked down to Deku as he accidentally raised his voice, but the boy didn't even flinch. It's not just you, I feel it too, like when I kinda caught you kissing this morning. Oh yeah, that was funny, trying not to laugh. It was kinda hot. Oh, blushy boys. They stared at each other with rosy cheeks for what should have been too long. Turns out I'm better at maintaining eye contact with you now too, proud of himself. Huh? You weren't before? No. Could you not tell? Every time you looked at me for longer than 2 seconds I had to look away. He's embarrassed. He looked back down to Deku shyly, and Todoroki tilted his head back against the wall, looking up to the ceiling in thought. I guess I did notice that. I just thought you didn't want to look at me. I didn't realize you got flustered from my eyes. He's flattered. How could I not? You've got such pretty eyes. Todoroki looked back over in shock, feeling his eyes sparkle and his cheeks heat up. You really think so? They don't bother you? You know, the scar, and the different colors. Huh? What are you saying? I always thought it looked weird, ugly. Shut up right now, half and half. You're not ugly at all. You can't even say anything. You don't have to try and lie to make me feel better. I'm not fucking lying. You're fucking hot, okay? So, perfect all the time. He's pissed. Bakugo had started yelling, and had of course woken Deku up in the process. Are you two arguing? Oh no. Oh, shit, sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Feels bad. Todoroki was smiling so softly with tears in his eyes, and when Deku looked over to him he panicked. Ka-chan, what did you do? You made Todoroki cry, mortified. Huh. Midoriya, it's the opposite, don't worry, he was being really nice. Thank you, Bakugo, I'm really glad you think so, because I think the exact same about you. The most precious bean. Oh, you two were. He was surprised. I thought his eyes were pretty. Huh, Todoroki-kun, your eyes are so beautiful, I love them. Please, you're both too much. He's overwhelmed. Deku crawled over and held Todoroki's face, smushing his cheeks and looking into his eyes super closely. Midoriya. He leant forward and pressed a quick kiss to Todoroki's lips, blushing when he pulled back and nervously swooshing his tail round to hold onto. So fucking cute. He stared in shock with red cheeks and they both turned to look at him. Huh, I said that out loud? Oops. Deku giggled and knelt over, climbing onto Bakugo's legs and placing his hands on his chest. Bakugo smiled and reached up to pet his head. I might really miss this when I'm back to normal. Bakugo stopped scratching his head and instead cupped his jaw to connect their lips softly. Deku's hands gripped his shirt and he kissed back nervously, feeling his insides squeeze and flutter with butterflies as Bakugo kissed him so gently. When he pulled back, Deku opened his eyes sheepishly. Be my boyfriend, for real? please? Deku's eyes widened as he looked at Bakugo, who still hadn't let go of his face, and was gently brushing his cheek with his thumb. Ka-chan, that would make me so happy. Well, me too, as long as Icy Hot will also be my boyfriend. He tilted his head to look at Todoroki behind Deku, and the smaller boy blushed and span round to face him too. Ah, Todoroki-kun? He almost forgot he was there. Todoroki smiled at Bakugo and reached out to ruffle Deku's hair again. You two have a lot of history. I wouldn't want to intrude if you wanted to be together. Shut up. Hey nerd, you wanna be with him, right? Well, yeah. Well, so do I, dumbass. You wanna be with us both, right? I really do. Well then, I'll say it again while I'm sober so you'll believe me. Fuck it. We're boyfriends. Huff. Okay, okay. I believe you, and, thank you, adorable smile. Suddenly Bakugo's phone dinged and he picked it up with an irritated frown. Message from Kiribro. Hey dude, you're with Midobro, right? Yeah, why? Kaminari is on his way there. He still wants to pet Deku while he's half cat. Why didn't you stop him? Well, it's not just him. Before Bakugo could reply, there was frantic knocking on Deku's door. Go away? What? Why are you still with him? Super frustrated. Why do you want to come in? Todoroki-kun too? Shook. Guys, what do you want? You're literally a catboy, Midobro. I need to pet you, please. Literally sobbing. Fuck off. Ka-chan, it's fine. You guys can come in. Midoriya, that's probably not a good idea. The door opened and the majority of their class came piling into the room. Sorry Bakugo, I did try. He's so cute. We heard he'll go back to normal soon, so we just had to make the most of it. But guys, I'm still just me. It's a little weird to come and take turns petting me. He's embarrassed. Midoriya, you are adorable, and apparently you purr. I must pet. Deku-chan, how does your tail work? Bakugo stood up and blocked them all from the bed, crossing his arms in annoyance. We were having a nice moment and you've all come in here being weird. Deku grabbed Bakugo's shoulder from behind, climbing off the bed and standing in front of him. You can all pet me. Me first? Hey. Ka-chan, just. It's fine, they'll pet me and go and then we can cuddle cause I'll probably be sleepy again. Cuddle? We're dating. Precious smile. Huh, all three of you? For real? Yeah, what about it, huh? Humph. Ka-chan, calm down. That's so cute. You guys make a great couple. Oh, thruple. Deku sat on the floor in the middle of his room and looked up at Kaminari. OMG, OMG, OMG. He crouched down and ran his fingers into Deku's hair, grinning as the catboy started purring with his eyes closed. So cute. Ooh. Alright, that's enough, don't you think? He's getting jealous. Kaminari didn't stop and instead sat down with him, using his other hand to gently grab Deku's ear. Yadan's face, don't do that? So pissed. Huh, I didn't. Oh no. Don't yell at him, he didn't mean to. It's okay, my ears it feels weird, he's uncomfortable. Kaminari stood up and pouted, scratching his neck in embarrassment. I'm sorry, I just really wanted to see him purr like a cat. It's very cute. You know, you should get some cat ears, fake ones of course, they'd look good on you, just saying. He's right, you know. Do you have to flirt in Midoriya's room? He's getting fed up. Deku, can I pet you? Pretty please. You're all so annoying. Of course, Yurika-san. He stood up and bowed his head in front of Yurika and she stroked him with sparkly eyes and a wide grin. Why do I kind of want to get hit by the quirk? OMG. You'd make an adorable kitty, Ochako-chan. Here, take the girl's mom's number. He pulled out the card and handed it to Yurika. That's a bad idea. OMG, Yurika, give it here. Fight over it outside. I wanna try it too. Guys, it really hurts to grow the ears and stuff. Bad idea? He's worried. I don't care, my electricity hurts too, I wanna be a catboy. Yurika slipped out the room and everyone chased after her, calling out for her to give them the number. Bakugo stormed over and slammed the door behind them all. What a bunch of idiots, totally judging. At least they'll be busy for the rest of the day. And now I'm sleepy again. Wow, cats must really get tired a lot. Icy Hot, you wanna put a movie on while he's napping? Kinda wanna kiss you, but we can multitask, sure. Bold bean. Damn, okay then, sounds like a plan. That was unexpected. I'm jealous. Why do I have to be so sleepy? You'll get lots of kisses when you're awake and back to normal, okay? Okay. They all sat back on the bed and Deku laid across their laps, holding onto his own tail, which had clearly become some sort of comfort thing. Todoroki leant down to kiss his forehead as Bakugo set up a movie. Hey. Bakugo turned to look at him and he leant forward to connect their lips. You're a really good kisser, it's annoying. So are you, thank you for liking me, he's so sweet. Cha, you're both so cheesy. It's not like I chose to like you, you're just you, so it happened. Well, I'm glad it did. Deku napped, and they enjoyed the rest of their date just in a different way than expected. I'm not sure about this one. I feel like I lost motivation writing it, so I don't know if it turned out okay. I was excited by the NEKO idea, but I don't think I did it justice. I hope some of you enjoyed it anyway. Let me know what else you want to see. I still have lots of suggestions, but they're always welcome. Thanks for watching. Love you all so much.